Welcome to Emperor of Estates. If you're ready to become a licensed community association manager, this is your complete guide. We'll cover CAM licensing, required duties, types of managers, and how to manage communities legally and effectively. What is community association management? The law defines community association management as any activity that requires judgment, skill, and specialized knowledge. This only applies when a manager is paid for managing associations with over 10 units, or a budget above $100,000. What CAMs actually do. Here are examples of CAM duties: disbursing association funds, preparing budgets and financial reports, sending meeting notices, determining due dates and amounts owed, collecting assessments, calculating quorum or amendment votes, drafting meeting agendas and forms, responding to estoppel certificate requests, managing contracts and vendor terms, overseeing property maintenance, ensuring compliance with governing documents. CAMs must be licensed in Florida. You cannot perform these services unless you're licensed by the Florida DBPR. This includes individual CAMs and management firms serving larger associations. How to get a Florida CAM license. To get licensed as a community association manager, you must be of good moral character, complete a DBPR-approved pre-licensing course, pass the state CAM exam, submit an application and pay the fees. CAM license renewal requirements, Florida. CAM licenses must be renewed every 2 years. To renew, you must complete 15 hours of continuing education, which includes 1. 3 hours in legal updates, 2. 3 hours in insurance and finance, 3. 3 hours in property operations, 4. 3 hours in HR topics for community management, 5. 3 hours in any other CAM-relevant area. Types of CAM roles. There are 2 main types of CAMs: portfolio managers. They work for management companies and handle multiple communities. They often earn commission based on the contracts they manage. On-site managers. They work for just one community. These are typically larger or luxury associations that require full-time presence. Real-world example. Let's say you manage a condo association with 150 units and a $400,000 annual budget. As the key AM, you oversee budgeting, vendor contracts, and maintenance scheduling. You also coordinate board meetings, prepare agendas, and ensure legal compliance. Without a valid license, you're breaking the law, even if you're doing it all well. CAM contracts and management styles. There are 3 ways associations are managed. Hiring a management company. Hiring a licensed CAM3 self-management by the board. If the association hires a CAM or firm, the contract must clearly list the services provided, frequency of service, cost of each service, number of employees, relationship to the developer, professional standards and legal boundaries. Licensed CAMs must act honestly, fairly, and with full disclosure, deal in good faith, keep accurate financial records, charge fair, reasonable fees, perform duties with care and professional competence. The Florida Administrative Code and Chapter 468, 4334 provide the ethical guidelines. Negligence and indemnification. Some contracts may include clauses that indemnify CAMs for ordinary negligence, but not for criminal acts, fraud or abuse, gross negligence, malicious conduct, or willful disregard of rights. DBPR oversight and penalties. The DBPR can investigate complaints and discipline CAMs for misconduct, violating ethical or legal standards, poor performance. Penalties include formal reprimands, fines up to $5,000, suspension or loss of license. Quick recap. 1. CAMs manage everything from finances to facilities. 2. Licensure is mandatory in Florida. 3. Continuing education is required every 2 years. 4. CAMs can be portfolio or on-site based. 5. Legal contracts must specify duties and frequency. 6. CAMs must act with integrity, diligence, and legal care. Motivation for CAM students. This profession isn't just about paperwork, it's about leadership. CAMs are community protectors, legal navigators, and trusted liaisons. Master your responsibilities, and you'll lead with power, not just position. Final call to action: take your CAM journey seriously. Prepare, pass, and practice with purpose. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Emperor of Estates for more on #CAM licensing, #community management, and #HOA leadership. Drop your CAM licensing questions in the comments. We're here to guide you. CAM license, /Florida CAM, /community association. Management, CAM exam prep, CAM training, portfolio CAM, /on-site manager. CAM continuing, education, Emperor of Estates. Thank you for watching. Explore our other legacy channels. Emperor University, Emperor Artificial Intelligence, AI, Emperor Science and Fiction, Sci-Fi, Emperor Nature, Emperor Aviation, Emperor Entertainment, and Emperor Music. Links are in the description below.